Well, hello there, you absolutely amazing Quantum Leap family. This is Melinda Balling. Thank you so much for calling. I am substituting for our beautiful Bridget today, and I want to visit with you a little bit about our inner voice. Yes, that conversation that we're constantly having with ourselves. And if you've listened to Quantum Leap for any length of time, you know that this is one of my most favorite topics and one that I feel is so important because, well, whether we realize it or not, we are all in constant conversation with the most influential person in our lives. Yes, ourselves. That inner voice, our self-talk, actually shapes our confidence, our decisions, and even our mood. But not all self-talk is created equal. Today, I want to share 3 levels of self-talk and how each one can either hold us back or move us forward. First of all, let's talk about negative self-talk, the inner critic, as it is called. Well, this is the harsh voice that points out every flaw, magnifies every mistake, and tells us we're just simply not enough. It also uses words like always, never, or can't. And the impact, well, it actually creates self-doubt, procrastination, and low energy. It's kind of like driving with the parking brake on. You can move, but it's slow and exhausting. All right, then we have neutral self-talk. Yep, this is the narrator. This is a factual, play-by-play thinking. For example, I have a skincare class at 2 p.m. I need to call 3 customers today. It's not harmful, but it's not particularly empowering either. It's the one that keeps us on track, and not to say that it isn't important, but it is not. Well, it just isn't empowering. It isn't growing us. So the impact of this narrator is it keeps us organized, but doesn't necessarily inspire action or growth. It's like being on autopilot. You're moving, but you're not aiming higher. And finally, we love this. This is the one that we want to foster, nurture, and use consciously. That's our positive and intentional self-talk. You could call it the inner coach. Well, this voice encourages, supports, and focuses on solutions instead of problems. It says things like, I can figure this out. I've handled challenges before. I'm capable. I'm resourceful. I'm smart. I'm loving. It is the one that it is the voice of, well, I would say encouragement and inspiration. So what's the impact of this inner coach? It's going to build our confidence, resilience, and motivation. This, my friends, is the voice that fuels creativity, leadership, and joy. So what we say when we talk to ourselves is extremely important because our self-talk sets the tone for every action we take. If we want to change our outcomes, we start by changing our inner conversations. Here's the challenge. Are you ready? Okay. This day and going forward, I want you to catch your inner critic, and then I also want you to notice the narrator and shift that narrator into an inner coach, and let that voice guide your day, because ultimately the way that we talk to ourselves determines how far and how joyfully we'll go through life. All right. Well, my affirmation for you today is my inner voice is aligned with the truth of who I am, loved, worthy, and capable. I speak life over myself and blessings follow me. Again, My inner voice is aligned with the truth of who I am, loved, worthy, and capable. I speak life over myself and blessings follow me. Once more, my inner voice is aligned with the truth of who I am, loved, worthy, and capable. I speak life over myself and blessings follow me. And so they will, dear one. Well, thanks again for calling. Have a fantastic Friday, and I'll check in with you this weekend. All right. God bless you, and goodbye for now.